The National Head Start Association remembers American civil rights icon and Head Start hero, the late Congressman John Lewis. The Georgia congressman was a staunch supporter of Head Start, and many within the Head Start field credit Lewis for helping create the Head Start program, which launched during the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Listen to my video interview as I speak with one of Head Start's very own civil rights icon, Herndon, and Ilham Askia, a Head Start alumnus and now executive director of the nonprofit Gideon's Promise in Atlanta, Georgia. In the interview, the two recall personal encounters with Congressman Lewis, discuss the impact he made within Head Start, and what others within Head Start can learn from his legacy.
First time I met him, I told him he was my hero. He had always been my hero, and he's one of the most humble human beings I've ever met. Very, very humble. John Lewis is emblematic of thousands of young black people at that time who risked their lives to change what was happening in this country, to change a virulent system of racism in this country.
I get nervous around civil rights leaders who are still present because I stand on their shoulders every single day. They sacrifice so much. He's the people's champion. And I still got nervous around him because he was such an icon. And he was the type of person that if he said he was going to do it, he would do it.
The media makes a mistake when John is seen only in relationship to the Voting Rights Bill of '65. However important that is, you must not remember that in the 60s, Lyndon Johnson and the Congress of the United States passed the most advanced legislation on behalf of we, the people of the United States, that was ever passed. Head Start.
Head Start grew out of the civil rights movement. And that's why you saw a lot of people who were in the civil rights movement who were attracted to Head Start. A lot of people, you'll find Head Start programs who were very much a part of the civil rights movement. People in those programs were part of the civil rights movement. So they were very much intertwined.
What would you want the Head Start field to take away from Congressman Lewis and his legacy?
Listening to the needs of the people you serve. I think that was something that he absolutely did. I think that is something that Head Start does. I think that aspect of listening to your people and knowing that you will do everything you can to help your people.
Courage. The courage to speak truth to power, the courage to stand up even when it's very uncomfortable and when there may be personal repercussions to you for standing up. Because I think about it, for those of us who are fortunate enough to be in Head Start, were it not for thousands, literally thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who did that, we would not be here.
He led for this country and for equality for all people. Not just Black people, he did it for any marginalized group.
His concern went far beyond just Black people. His concern was with low-income people all across this country who were not able to access the benefits of the American dream.
A special thank you from the entire Head Start community. May you rest in peace, Congressman Lewis, a true American icon and Head Start hero.